Hi everybody, bonjour tout le monde. How's everybody doing? I'll wait till some of you are there. I'm going to tidy up while I'm talking to you. Comment ça va? J'espère que tout va bien. I'm hoping everybody's doing well on this warm Monday. Hello, Brigitte. Hi, Huguette. Let's see. Hi, Pauline. Hi, Kathleen. Hello, Aldi. Hello, Isabelle. Hi, Carmen. Donc, qui de vous autres ont manqué le 49 and Market samedi? So who from you guys missed me showing 49 and Market on Saturday? Donc, est-ce qu'il y en a de vous autres qui n'ont pas vu le 49 and Market? Is there anybody who did not see 49 and Market on Saturday or Sunday? Qui n'a pas eu la chance? Hi, Janet. Janet, we still have we got Be Bold Blooms back in. And I know there's still 2 or 3 online, so if you want one, go grab it. We got them back in. Hi, guys. Suzanne, Carmen, Marie-France. All right, would you guys like to see it? Oh, Aldi, you don't want to see it. Does anybody want me to go through it really quickly? OK, donc je vais le montrer vite, OK? Je vais pas prendre trop de temps parce que je l'ai déjà faite et c'est en ligne, mais je vais vous montrer pour ceux qui ont manqué parce que c'est tellement spécial. So I'm going to show it quick. I'm not going to spend too much time, but I'm going to, while we're waiting for everybody to say hello, I'm going to show it quick, okay? There are 2 lines. 2 lines. One is called Vickin, and one is called Curator's Meadow. So we're going to look at Vickin first. So this one, Vickin or Viking, is this one here. Okay? Ça vient en 6 par 8. Donc ça, c'est le 6 par 8. Okay? So it comes in 6 by 8. And it comes in 12 by 12. Donc voilà le 12-12. We also got, nous avons reçu aussi le 12-12 à l'unité. Donc chacune de ces feuilles sont disponibles à l'unité. All right, so each one of these sheets you can buy individually. And that you're seeing there is the front and back of each of the sheets. Okay, so that's the 12 by 12. This is the 12 by 12 rub-on. Okay, le 12-12, le rub-on, le décalque. So that is the 12 by 12 rub-on. Then we've got l'éphémère. So we've got the ephemera. Okay. We've got un set de tag, un set de tag, un set de chipboard. So this is chipboard pieces. Okay, tous ces morceaux sont inclus. You've got their 6 by 8 rub-ons. Donc ça c'est 6 feuilles de rub-on, de décalque. 6 feuilles dans le paquet. 6 sheets in the package. And you have their laser cuts. OK? Donc, la détail sur les découpes à lézard sont incroyables. OK? So you can see the detail in those laser cuts. So those are here. And then one of the pièces de résistance is the washi tape. which I'm going to show you right here because c'est en tissu. So this one is fabric washi tape. So just look at that. On a une rouleau de 2 pouces, un de 1 pouce, puis deux de 1 demi-pouce. So you have a 2-inch roll, you have a 1-inch roll, and you have 2 half-inch rolls. All right, so that is that line. Vikin or Vikin. Ça, c'est la ligne au complet. Je t'ai montré tous les morceaux, sauf le card kit. Et qu'est-ce qui fait spécial de le kit de cartes? Il vous donne les papiers déjà préfaits et son recto verso. Donc, vous pouvez choisir laquelle côté tu le mets au centre, puis laquelle est ton côté pour décorer. Il vous donne les seaux pour sceller les enveloppes. So they give you seals to seal your envelopes. They give you double-sided papers for your card base. And then they give you rub-ons. Okay? So beautiful, beautiful rub-ons. And it's enough to make 8 cards. 8 cartes. All right. So that's one line. The other line, Aldi, is called Curator's Meadow. You might have to do another photo shoot. Curator's Meadow. So we had Curator's Botanical, et ceux-là étaient tout au thème des différentes sortes de fleurs. Ceux-là, Curator's Meadow, c'est plus la feuillage, les champignons, les oiseaux, les papillons. So this is Curator's Meadow. Isn't this gorgeous? Okay. So that is Curator's Meadow 6x8. Voilà les découpes à laser. They are just stunning. And the whole line is going quickly. Okay, les 2 lignes par vite. Voilà les décalques. Okay, let's talk about this rub-on set. On a tout ceux-là, la feuillage, les fleurs. On a tous les animaux. On a les taches de café. So you have coffee stains, you have animals, you have foliage. Une feuille de timbre vintage. So you have old-fashioned stamps. You've got some, I want to say words, but they're words. They're all vintagey. Et ceux-là qui est juste encore pour mettre dans les fonds. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so that is the 6x8 pack of rub-ons. Voilà l'éphémère. So this is the ephemera for this line. That's the ephemera. Just incredible. Really, really, really incredible. We did the laser cuts. We'll do the washi in a moment. Voilà le 12-12. So this is the 12x12 décalque. So incredible here. Le décalque 12-12. Ici, l'éphémère, j'ai montré. Donc, après ça, c'est les feuilles. Donc, on a le paquet uni. So, in the Curator's Meadow, you've got a pack of solids. OK? Mais comme toujours, ne sont pas complètement unis. Il y en a des nuances dessus, comme vous voyez. Et ceux-là ici sont les images sur le 12-12. Et ici, vous pouvez voir les versos. OK, donc ça, c'est les papiers. Et oui, on a à l'unité aussi. So we also have these individual. OK? And then there's the washi tape. I need Jay, my model, once again, or actually my camera holder, once again, to show this washi tape. Jay, can you come hold the camera again for a sec? Thank you. All right, so we have the wings. Wings. All right, just beautiful. This one is washi, c'est pas tissu. This is washi, washi, washi. Donc voilà, noir et blanc, black and white, beautiful. Great for a background, great for an art journal, really can go on anything. And it's got a nice tack to it. Donc, il est assez fort aussi. So, ceux-là, ils s'appellent Wings. Wings. 4 pouces, Wings. Après ça, ça c'est Wings, ça c'est Meadow. Après ça, nous avons celle qui s'appelle Meadow. Okay. The other one I cheated because somebody started it for me. This one, nobody started for me, so I have to start it myself. This one is called Meadow. And you could tell nobody started it for me because I have to start it. Tu vois comment je tire fort. Donc, c'est vraiment assez collant. Okay? So that's called Meadow. So just incredible comme dessin. Puis encore, il n'y a pas en tissu. This one is not fabric. It is regular washi. But again, very, very strong adhesive to the washi. You could probably wallpaper your craft room with this. So, and le pièce de résistance, il m'en reste un que 2, mais je vais vous dire que j'ai beaucoup plus qui s'en vient cette semaine. So I'm still waiting for lots more, I promise you. This is the botanical, what do they call it? Postage stamp washi tape, okay? Il y en a plusieurs qui s'en vient, but it is just incredible. All right, so this has been literally flying out of here. Mais j'en ai plusieurs qui s'en viennent. So I have lots more that's coming. They just had to be fair and share with everybody. I told them I don't share well, but they convinced me. Ils m'ont convaincu de partager la première batch avec tout le monde. Mais la deuxième batch, j'ai pas si... I'm not going to be as polite. Voilà. Donc, il me reste 2 de ceux-là. So, that is what you missed on Saturday. We talked about it. So that's what you missed on Saturday. I showed it. We opened the paper so you were able to see it a little bit better. Donc, le vidéo est encore disponible. Okay? So the video is still available if you want to see it. So now let's move on to a few new things and returns. All right. First of all, Nina. Nina's Basic Black. This one is not, this is 120 GSM. It is not a thick paper, but it is a nice black. And it's a dark black, okay? So it's 11 by 17. It can go into a laser and inkjet, mais à ce temps-là, sur noir, plus difficile à voir. Sauf si vous voulez imprimer dessus, puis après mettre de l'embossage. So it's a 32-pound weight, and I think it's a 32-pound text weight. I don't think it's a cover weight. I think it's a 32. Yeah, it's a writing weight. So it's a thinner paper, but a good black paper. Great for putting on the inside of your cards or envelopes. Okay, so when I watched Antonis's class, he mentioned a million different ways or reasons why he likes to use metal palette knives. I like plastic or metal. Je trouve les deux sont si bonnes. Ce que j'aimais de ceux-là sont un peu plus gros, larges que celles en plastique que je lavais. Et c'était un bon prix pour celles en métal pour avoir 5. So I thought this was a good price for 5 metal embossing paint palettes or palette knives. And I thought that they had a nice size and width to them. So I thought that was a lot of fun. I tend to like to have the dip down, so I find it easier to go flat on my surface. Some people prefer a completely flat knife. I happen to like to be able to hold my knife and make the tip go flat. Donc, ça, c'est une préférence personnelle. Je reçois toujours la demande pour les croix, des choses comme ça, et souvent dans le Bible journaling. Donc ça et les collants comme ça, c'est exactement pour ça, pour cette raison. Donc ceux-là, ça s'appelle Faith Inspiration. Et ceux-là, c'est Faith, Hope, and Rejoice. I just found this, and I can't believe that I just found this, and there's only one of it. So I'm just showing it because it will not come back this year. So it is just called Noel. It's a paper pad. It's a 12 by 12. That's the only reason it's here on my table. Okay, when I took the class with Antonis, he talked to me about these products. Okay, quand on suit un cours avec quelqu'un qui représente une compagnie, on se parle souvent des produits. Donc, comme je t'expliquais la semaine passée, the mixed media glue was a nice glue to use. I will not say it's better or worse than. It is equivalent to a lot of other glues out there, but it did hold very nicely as long as you put the appropriate quantity. Il faut toujours utiliser la quantité qui est nécessaire pour l'épaisseur de ce que vous voulez coller. Donc, si je veux coller un papier en tissu, je mets une couche mince en dessous, je mets mon papier en tissu, puis après ça, par-dessus, je mets une autre couche. Si je veux mettre un papier cartonné, je ne peux pas mettre une couche mince puis pense que ça va coller assez. Donc, à ce temps-là, je mets une couche plus épais. So, as long as you know how much to apply, you will get good results with any of your media glues, okay? Except Dina's. Dina, she really made her soft gel to be just for tissue papers and book sheet. Her one called Ultra Thick is not really ultra thick. It is equivalent to a regular media glue, like a collage medium, okay? But otherwise, it's just knowing how much adhesive to put down. So with this, if I'm gluing tissue paper, I'm going to put a thin coat underneath. I'm going to put my tissue paper down, and I'm going to put a thin coat over top. If I was putting down cardstock, I'd put a thicker coat underneath, especially if I'm not adhering it to paper but to wood or something. I would put a thick coat of glue, then my paper, and then a thin coat over the top. Okay? So that is how I would use mixed media glue. Cream paste, ça pèse rien. Ça, c'est bon pour les moules très mince de Stamperia. Et quand tu l'enlèves de la moule, ça a l'air vraiment comme une couche mince de papier que vous pouvez coller sur n'importe quoi. So this is very, very light and airy, almost like light modeling paste. And I've seen it used on some of Stamperia's very thin stencils, molds. And then when you demold it, when you take it out of the mold, I find that it really lends itself to be almost like a sheet of paper. That's how thin it is. And you could do all sorts of techniques over and under it. So it's a beautiful paste. And then Crackle Paste. Ceux-là est translucide, transparent. So it's a transparent crackle paste. Like all crackle pastes, when we used it in our class, we heated it. La plupart du temps que vous utilisez un pâte à craqueleur, tu vas avoir la meilleure craqueleur si vous laissez sécher eux-mêmes. So if you let it to dry by itself, you are going to get a better crackle result than when you heat it. You don't want to speed up the drying time because that's when all the crackling happens, okay? So yes, when you're taking a class, we kind of run a heat tool over it, but I think that unfortunately you lose something by doing that. So that's honestly my feeling on Crackle Paste. Yes, Dominique, j'adore le Finnabair 3D Glue aussi, mais il y en a des autres colles. Le 3D Glue, moi, j'aime utiliser pour coller des choses très épais et pesantes, comme le métal que je veux que ça reste debout un petit peu. À ce temps-là, j'aime utiliser le Finnabair Glue. Hey, Aaron. Did we speak to Aaron today too? We spoke to Aaron today. I missed it. We emailed Aaron. Okay, here is another brush, precise blending brush from Dress My Craft. Okay, now this one is interesting and I haven't tried it. Okay, je n'ai pas eu la chance d'essayer encore. But most of her products have been have been very well received. Bonjour, Guylaine. So, I'm going to show you this, and I'm going to see who tries it first, me or Dominique. But it is a very different looking blending brush. Now, ça dit que ici, le plus petit portion est mieux pour avoir une bonne détail dans votre pochoir. Okay? So they're saying that the smaller piece there, why is it focusing on everything but the brush? So let's put it like this. Focus on the brush. Okay. So you see that small piece? Supposedly that is to get really in the nooks and crannies of your stencil. So, merci Vero, my observation, comme j'ai dit, j'ai pas essayé encore, merci, my cute shoes. I haven't tried them yet, but I would think, yes, that little piece will go more into the little nooks and crannies. But then maybe we should just have a whole blending brush that size. I'm not sure. J'espère que quand j'utilise, je vais voir que la double est incroyable. Because in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, it's double duty. So I should be able to get, a good coverage. But would I get just a good coverage if I had two different size blending brushes? So, very curious, okay? La curiosité. Curiosity killed the cat. So, I am going to have to look into that. All right. Donc, ça s'appelle Precise Blending Brush. Précise. Ça, c'est juste quelques-unes de leurs matrices que j'aime. Donc, ceux-là, vous avez 3 formes d'étiquettes ou de label holders. Donc, vous pouvez étamper. Ça va découper le centre et vous pouvez remplacer avec une autre couleur ou juste laisser comme tel pour encercler quelque chose. So, that is going to cut out what you see here. But the piece that comes out, you can definitely cut out in white as well and stamp it and then re-put it right inside there. So really, really nice. It's called Tag Frame, set of 3 dies. Now this I thought interesting. Fred, you might even like this too. J'aime la détail autour de, ça supposé d'être une horloge. So we'll say around the clock. Okay, the vintage clock. But because the clock is separate, the dial, vous pouvez utiliser ça comme n'importe quoi. Vous pouvez mettre n'importe quelle sorte d'item rond ou un souhait ou n'importe quoi au centre. So you're going to get that beautiful detail, but you don't have to make it a clock. So you're going to get all of these pieces comme ça, et vous pouvez faire une belle horloge, mais il faut pas. Yes, you're right, Diane. These would make great buckles. Elle a dit que ça fait des belles boucles pour la Père Noël en hiver, vers Noël. So this is called Vintage Clock Die. Okay? Et ça, c'est juste les sports. So vintage hangers. But I thought, you know, so cute. Great idea to do hangers, to hang clothing on there, to hang your art. Imagine putting like 2 petits pinces et tenir un canevas fait par vous. So that could be really, really cute. I thought that was adorable. Donc, that's vintage hangers. Vintage hangers. Is my light on again? Oh, I always press that. This, j'en ai seulement une. It's from Whimsy Stamps. It's called Mirror Image. Donc, c'est quand vous voulez avoir l'envers de ce que vous avez comme étampe. Donc, vous pouvez faire, mettre de l'encre sur votre étampe. Étampe ici. So now you're going to get the backwards image. And then you're going to take this et étamper l'image. Et comme ça, vous avez le opposé. Donc, si vous avez un oiseau, puis vers la droite, quand tu l'étampes ici, et re-étampe sur un papier, il va être vers la gauche. So very, very cute. That's true too, Helen. Helen says you could definitely put a transparency behind here and have it like a wheel, the negative of a wheel. You could do so many different things with that. It would be so cool. You could even do a little shaker. Really nice. Donc ça, c'est le Whimsy Stamp Mirror Image. This is foil tape sheets. Sont minces. Il y en a 6 dans le paquet. Ils sont le format d'un A2. These are an A2 format. They already have adhesive on them. OK? Ils sont autocollants. Donc, tu peux les embosser et mettre de l'encre à alcool dessus. Vous pouvez mettre de l'encre à alcool et l'embosser. N'importe quelle façon, vous pouvez faire les deux. Moi, j'aime mettre de l'encre à alcool, puis après ça, étamper avec une encre archivale. So I love to do alcohol ink on the foil tape sheets, then stamp with an archival ink, and then maybe emboss it. And then you peel and stick. So really, really easy. It comes in long sheets as well. I'm not sure if they still make them or not, but definitely these sheets they do. Okay, Dina's Collage Collective. This was the original one, donc c'est pas nouveau. But because I took that class with Dina last week, I really felt like getting some more Dina stuff back in, and I always loved her Collage Collective. So what is it? So you've got 60 double-sided printed pages. What does that mean? You're going to have 30 pages that are 120 GSM. Ça dit que 30 pages qui sont en papier. Okay, so it's still a good thick paper, but it's paper. So you want to die cut things, you want to cut this out and use it on something. That's what it's for you to do. Ça, c'est pas un livre de garder beau et utilise pour idée. This is not an idea book, okay? C'est vraiment un livre pour utiliser. Par exemple, tu as une page et tu trouves qu'il manque quelque chose. Et tu veux une touche d'orange, mais tu n'as pas une peinture orange autour de toi. So imagine you've got a project you're working on. You're like, all it's missing is just a little bit of orange. My orange paint is not the right color. I can start mixing paints, or I can look through here and see what I can find in orange. And you might open to the first page and go, that's it. I'm going to punch an orange circle right here, and I'm just going to use that, and that is going to make my life complete. So that is what this is. This is Dina's actual art. Okay? Elle a cherché dans ses journaux. You could have cut this one out if you were looking for that orange. Donc, un bon exemple. So this is Dina's art. She did not do this so that you use it for inspiration and copy it and whatever. She really wants you to cut this up, cut these bandes, utilise comme les bordures, déchire-les, mettre sur les pages, les tags. So this is and you might come across a page that you're going to use more of than less. Ça, c'est correct. Mais tu vas avoir toutes ces pages-là pour inspirer, pour partager avec des amis peut-être, or just to use some color, get a pop of color. Maybe you don't want to make eyes. You don't like the eyes on your project. You want to just cut out these eyes. So many different things you can do. All right, so that's Dina's art. Et ça, c'est dans les pages plus, I want to say faible, et pas le bon mot, but they are more paperweight. Ceux-là ici sont cartonnés. Donc, encore, même chose. Mais ceux-là, si vous voulez, ça peut être la base de votre projet. Donc, par exemple, si j'aime cette tag-là, peut-être je vais découper cette tag puis je vais utiliser au complet sur mon projet. Ou je vais utiliser ça comme une base. Maybe I'm going to use this as a base. And I'm going to take some tissue paper and cut out a heart. And I'm going to staple it right on top of there. So that is where Dina came in, or that's where Dina was going when she planned these books. So this is her original one. Si vous l'avez, et vous avez jamais ouvrir, go and open it. Go and use it. If you are a true Dina lover, you don't even have this anymore because this was the first one. She came out with a second and third after that. So this one you've already cut up. Check ces carrés-là. C'est de l'inspiration, mais aussi une beau addition à votre page. So that is what I challenge you guys to use these for, because there is so much beauty in these books. Okay, so much. They cut it up, use it, abuse it, faites ce que vous voulez. Okay, parce que vraiment beau. So, all yours. So that's Dina's Collage Collective. All right? These are Dina's 2 journals. Ça, c'est l'original. OK? Donc, elle a le papier aquarelle en coton, 100%. OK? So this is 100% cotton. So this is Dina's watercolor paper, 100% cotton. That is what she puts in her journals. She'll never say it's better. Elle va jamais dire that they are better than another one. She will tell you this is what she wanted for her paints and her products. Okay? Elle a mis la jute. La jute, vous pouvez utiliser juste comme telle. Coller des beaux choses dessus, agrafer des choses dessus, découper peut-être un bordure, découper une forme de le milieu, puis utiliser comme mettre un dessin sur l'autre côté, puis tu vas le voir. So maybe make a window in here, a heart shape, a circle, a square. Also, keep that piece that you cut out and staple it in somewhere else. Si vous faites le spray, la push-push par-dessus de la jute, tu vas le voir, ça fait un beau motif sur votre papier. So if you would put this and then you would spray on top of the jute, you would see such a nice pattern come through from the jute on here. And then here we've got canvas, okay? So those are the 3 papers that make up Dina's book. Oh, sorry, I forgot her craft. And her craft, which is heavy weight, okay? Donc, c'est un très rigide, très épaisse craft paper. Donc, si on check là, tu peux le voir, il y a beaucoup de signatures dans le livre. All right? So people love the black journal. I remember when it first came out and she came to a class and she was just holding one. Ours were in kits and we weren't allowed to touch the kit. And she handed me hers and she said, you're allowed to touch it and fondle it, but you have to give it back. And I was like, oh, you're so mean. It was so nice. It was so beautiful. And it was so Dina because it was messy and dirty and grungy. And I just could have run away with it. But she would have caught me. Donc, voilà. So then, elle a fait une autre. Ça, c'est l'édition bleue. So she did the blue edition. Here we go. Burlap, jute. Burlap. I know, but it's also jute. I'm sorry to say. Donc, encore, son papier blanc, c'est son coton 100%. So it's 100% cotton paper. And then she put denim. Denim. La vraie denim dans le livre. Okay, so that is 100% real denim. There you go. There's the color. So beautiful, beautiful denim in here. Encore son papier, aquarelle. Maintenant, on a la jute ou le burlap, mais en couleur pas naturelle, plus, mais elle s'appelle ça naturelle, plus blanc. So it's more like an unbleached color. Okay, so that is the jute again, la jute encore. And then I think she did not put craft in here. No, donc on a le denim, on a la jute et le papier aquarelle. Il n'y a pas de... Non, il n'y a pas d'autre. Donc c'est ça qui répète dans cet livre. Okay, so 2 beautiful books. Just wanted to remind people about them because Dina's books are very special. So just thought I'd let you know. I'm not sure about that. Okay. Ken's color burst, mineral bursts. So let me tell you about this. The mineral burst, la raison que j'ai juste un pot de chaque couleur, c'est parce qu'il ne fait plus avec la compagnie. OK? Il ne travaille plus avec la compagnie qui a fait ça, puis la nouvelle compagnie fait juste les poudres. But this is yumminess, okay? So if you're lucky enough to get these, hoard them, okay? Parce que j'ai fait des techniques avec Ken quand il était ici avec ces produits-là. C'est comme une aquarelle déjà mélangée, déjà avec le liquide, et tu peux utiliser ça comme une base de ton projet. So you could use this as a base of your project, okay? So really, really very pretty, and then you can continue to add more watercolor powders in there. So I only have 2 colors left. It's copper and it's verdigris. So one of each of those available. Stamens. So pollen thread. Ça, c'est pour faire des fleurs. J'ai reçu bright yellow, pale yellow, jaune pâle. Then we've got green, which is parrot green. Vert de parrot? No, parrot must have a different French name. Magenta, and neon pink. Okay, so those are 5 new colors of the pollen threads that came in for flower making. Back to my friend Dina. So again, in playing with all of her stencils and masks, again, I have a whole new perroquet. Merci, perroquet. I knew there was. In playing with her masks and stencils again, I just needed to get a few more back in the store. So mask and stencil, this one is portraits. Donc, vous lavez le pochoir, mais aussi le masque. Donc, il y a 2 choses différentes qu'on fait avec un masque puis un pochoir. On va faire une démonstration de ça bientôt. Okay? So that one is called profiles. Pas portraits, profiles. Love this. Vous savez tous que j'adore les cercles. J'aime tellement ceux-là. So this one is called lined circles. This one is called Things That Grow. Et l'album que je t'ai montré, que j'ai fait avec Dina, j'ai utilisé tout ça, le pochoir et le masque. So the album that I showed you guys that I did with Dina, we used a lot of this. So this is Things That Grow. And I use this one, okay? And this one is just for putting a ton of texture very quickly. It's called Marks. And mark making in your backgrounds is so easy when you have the right stencils, okay? So yes, you can make your own marks, but I don't know. It's just so much easier with a stencil. I know, that's lazy, but it gets done fast. And when you're taking a class that should be 3 hours and you only have an hour and a half to do it, you need to be fast. Ça, c'est des mots. Mais oublie pas, oui, tu peux le lire, puis il y a un thème ou une phrase. I want you to know that your soul shines and you are light and truth. Okay? Mais, vous pouvez mettre your soul shines. You could put you are light. You are truth. You could put just truth. Donc, utilise tous vos pochoirs avec des mots ou des phrases. Si vous voulez utiliser le mot elle-même, utilise ça. Si c'est juste pour aller dans le fond, choisis pas une place où tu vois tout le mot. Choisis juste un place sur le côté où la lettrage dit rien. So if you want to use a specific word, go for it. Use it. But if you just want this to be in your background because you wanted some lettering back there, try not to use a whole word because that makes people want to read your project. Try to just grab a little area that you're just going to kind of highlight some letters. Okay? Very important to remember. Ça, c'est juste un alphabet, mais tu l'as le pochoir et le masque et le stencil. So here's another one. She has a whole saying on here, right? The secret, keep going, go out and love someone. The world needs you, be okay. So the whole thing says a beautiful sentiment. I don't know how many people are going to put this whole phrase on their canvas. But you might put, take time to rest. You got this. Outside your comfort zone. Seek wonder, be amazed, be you. There's so much you can do dissecting a stencil. Donc, pense à ça toujours. So this one is called Mantras. L'autre, je pense, ça s'appelle Soul Shines. Soul Shines. This is just a Dina face, but a Dina face is a Dina face. It's a great place to start if you don't do faces. Ça s'appelle She Sees. This one, to me, is one of the coolest that Dina made. Il y a quelque chose qui m'attire chaque fois que je le vois. Vous pouvez isoler n'importe quel visage, mais je trouve les trois ensemble to be a very powerful thing because we do have many faces, okay? And it doesn't have to be a bad thing, but we do have many faces. So Dina is an artist that brings a lot of thought out in your work. Even though she's all about just do it, she has the thought for us already done in her products. Okay? Donc vraiment, vraiment, Dina, I know you're not listening today, mais je t'aime. So this is Scribbled Faces. Along with that, I got back in all her brushes because they sell every time I get them in. Look at that. Now that's a paintbrush, okay? Ça, c'est 2 pouces. 2 pouces. Si vous faites quelque chose que vous voulez couvrir complètement, facilement, un couche, utilise un 2 pouces. Après ça, on a 1 pouce et demi et un demi-pouce. So you've got a 2-inch. Then you have an 1.5 inches and a 1/2 inch. And interesting why she put the 1/2 inch in here is because when she brought out her favorite brushes, she couldn't believe that she didn't put 1 extra brush in here that was 1/2 inch, because that was a go-to for her. Donc, ceux-là, c'est 3/4 d'un pouce, puis ça, c'est 1 pouce. Mais elle a oublié un demi-pouce. So when she brought out her 1.5, she put a 1/2 inch in there. Donc, ça, c'est les 3 paquets de Dina. Et scribble sticks. Ça a l'air comme les crayons. Sont vraiment des crayons, mais aquarellables. So these are 12 of Dina's colors. Et ça, c'est le kit numéro 2. So she has 3 different kits. So her first kit were her 12 first colors. Donc, il inclut le noir, le blanc, le rouge basic, le vert basic, des choses comme ça. Ça, c'est la 2e batch. Et ça, c'est toutes les couleurs qui restaient dans la ligne à ce temps-là. Puis la 3e batch qu'elle a faite, c'est les 6 couleurs pastel et les 6 couleurs métalliques. So her last batch that she came out with were her pastels and her metallics. So that's how she broke out her scribble sticks. She wanted to make sure she got all 36 of her colors in scribble sticks. Now, you might say she now has 39 or 40 colors. I'm sure something's going to one day happen to make sure we have those in scribble sticks as well. Okay? Donc, je pense que ça, c'est tous de Dina pour le moment. Puis, en attendant ces nouveaux gloss spray, j'espère par la fin de cette semaine. So, she has 6 more gloss sprays coming out at the end of this week and a new craft journal. This is it's just a distress sprayer, one of Tim's. Je l'aime parce qu'on peut le barrer ici, so you can lock it. All right? Of course, it won't lock because I want it to. Mais là, tu le barres. And what I like is, si tu veux vraiment une mist, tu pèses fort dessus. I think you embrace the mist. And you do a big spray. Mais si vous voulez vraiment des gouttes, tu le pèses lentement, puis juste les gouttes vont couler. So, if you really want to embrace the spray and get a mist, you just spray, spray, spray. But if you want to get droplets, you just spray very slowly and let it drip. Okay? So that's Mr. Tim. His Haberdashi Scissors 6-inch are back in stock. Donc, ceux-là, ils sont pas serrated. They do not have a serrated edge. Sont la meilleure pour tissu. Et ça va pas faire vos tissus. It's not going to help fray your tissues. Okay? So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. These little gems, ça c'est quelque chose que il n'y a pas beaucoup de monde qui les connaissent. Et Wendy Vecchi, elle les utilise toujours. Ils ont un coussin sur les deux côtés. So they have cushions on both sides. And they are foam. You see the foam? They are for doing really detailed, like imagine just wanting to ink the inside of a flower or something like that. They're great for detailed blending. Sont pas dispendieux pour les 5 outils qui ont 10 coussins. Je suggère de garder un côté pour teinte, chaque teinte. Okay? So, you know, don't do yellow on here and then do black on here. Do yellow here, do black on the other side. But they're a great little tool to keep in your stash when you just need to do some delicate, quick blending. So that is detail blending tools. Cutter bee scissors, just a basic, always keep in stock. Next to Tim's scissors, à côté de celle de Tim, ceux-là sont mes plus populaires depuis 20 ans et plus demandés et probablement si populaires comme celle de Tim. So I would say they're as popular as Tim's. Okay. Spellbinders. So this one here est le décoration, le petit fleur, les petits feuillages, la pomme. So this one is called the Delicious Decorations. Donc, ça dit, c'est la pomme ici, la petite pomme là, la feuille, this here for the lime, qui peut être une lime, une orange, un pamplemousse ou un citron. So, you know my magic there. So that all comes from this die. So, les fleurs aussi. Excuse-moi, les fleurs sont là aussi. So you see the leaves. You've got beautiful leaves. You've got hearts. You've got holly. Okay? Donc, vous avez le ou aussi. So you have holly leaves. Vraiment une touche de tout. C'est 20,95. Il y en a 23 matrices dedans. Very popular. Took a while to get it back here, but it is here. Et le Christmas Blooms. L'an passé pour Noël, ceux-là, je ne peux pas garder en stock. Puis, il va être si populaire cette année aussi. Plus, il va très bien avec les Be Bold Blooms. Et aussi, ils vont sortir un autre Blooms pour Noël. So, if you don't want to be without, then grab the Christmas Blooms while you still can. So that is Christmas Blooms. All right. Arranger craft sheet. I don't think I have to explain that. Non-stick craft sheet. Wonderful. Antonia, I got my large canvas die. Pour ceux qui aiment les canvas dies de Jamie Rogers, ceux-là, c'est le carré gros. L'autre était petit. Ceux-là est comme, je vais dire, 3 par 3. What do they say it is? I don't know if they do. 10.8 fois 10.8. 10 cm, c'est 4. So it is 4 by 4. Okay? So that's about 4 inches by 4 inches. Probably before you fold it. Okay? So beautiful, beautiful square. Les dialogues, je vais vous montrer mon dialogue. Ça, c'est une autre couverture pour le dialogue. Et ça s'appelle Pride. Et voilà les élastiques. Si vous voulez mettre plusieurs livres dans ton dialogue, plus que les 2 ou 3 que Diane a fait les élastiques pour, vous avez besoin de ça pour mettre plusieurs. Et quand j'ai 2 mains disponibles, je vais vous montrer comment ça marche. Shoe and Flowers, I stumbled upon one of these. This is from Little Circus, okay? So this is les étiquettes Little Circus. Il m'en reste un. Donc, j'ai ça. This is a Diane book, OK? Donc, Diane, comme Dina, aime travailler sur toutes sortes de différentes pages. So, voilà les pages. Elle a son page, I don't want to say manila parce que c'est pas si jaune. This is mixed media paper. Le papier mixed media, okay? Then we have papier noir. This feels a little bit thinner, mais c'est la même chose comme dans ces dialogues. Et le blanc encore. Puis après ça, son craft. Okay, so Diane loves to work on the different kinds of papers. She always had mixed media tags, black tags, and craft tags. Now she put them all into a journal and gets a lot of joy over working on all of those. Yep. Okay? So that is in the journal, and this journal is called The Classics. Il y en a comme 52 pages dans le journal. Okay, so there's 52 pages in there. All right, guys, I think maybe we've done a lot. I think we'll leave a little bit for tomorrow because I also have a bunch of Ariel's cards I want to show you. So I think maybe we should move on and save some for tomorrow. But I will show you one thing that's back in stock because I can't resist. That is the LDRS Wildflowers stamp. I love this. Love, love, love. OK? Ça, c'est ceux-là. Tu te souviens, on avait le pochoir. Puis j'ai encore le pochoir. Mais voilà l'étampe. And I just might have to steal one of those. OK? So tomorrow we're going to start with Ariel's cards. Bunch of ATC cards. And, well, I'm going to show Deidre's because she brought hers in today. So, voilà. And she put a little sachet de thé dans chacune. So, tea time, time for a cuppa. Donc, toutes ceux-là sont réservés. Mais vous avez même les petits sachets de thé dedans. And then, il y en a une disponible. Donc, si vous êtes chanceuse, tu vas procurer le une disponible. Très belle. Very beautiful, Deirdre. I love how you put the little tea bag in there. So cool. Very cute. All right, guys. So, we saw the 49 in Market, okay? Le 49 et Market est déjà sur le site. Donc, dans Nouveaux produits, c'est probablement sur la 3e ou 4e page. OK? Donc, t'es mieux de juste chercher le nom de la collection. So, Curator's Meadow or Viking Card Kit. Viking. Because those will be a little further under the new products. The rest, Jay is going to make live right away, except this one. Okay? And then I'll have new stuff for you tomorrow. So, à demain tout le monde. On va se parler demain, puis on va regarder des autres petites nouveautés qui viennent de rentrer. So, have a good night, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Love ya. Have a good night. Bonne soirée.